introducing Mr. Money.
Send your money
Instantly.
top up your airtime
Instantly.
pay your bills
Instantly.
Airtel money
Instantly.
send your money instantly. Safety is guaranteed. It don't matter how far it is, it reaches safe and quickly. Pay your water bills immediately and also pay for DSTV or top up airtime real quickly. Send your money
Instantly.
top up your airtime
Instantly.
pay your bills
Instantly.
Airtel money.
Instantly.
Hi, I am Mr. Money and I bring you Airtel Money, the fastest, safest way to send money, pay bills, top up, and more. With Airtel Money, you can do more instantly.
Airtel Money. Simple, secure, instant.
Apple Max. Take it to the max.
Want to just get out of town with your friends and family? Are you having a corporate getaway and have no adequate transport? Then this here is what you need to listen to. A brand new 35-seater Yutong luxury bus is now up for hire at an affordable and negotiable rate. It comes fully equipped with aircon, TV for your relaxation, music soothing your trip, and DVD players to give you variety. Book now by calling 0955 0966 or 977 844 141.
What makes the new Yo-Yo Chipsy so unique? 100% natural ingredients. Nothing artificial. Just a pure experience of freshness. Chipsy potato chips. We know you'll love them.
Hey girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you for just a minute. Where you live and what you like to do?
Apple Max, baby. You need to give me Apple Max, baby.
Okay, I'm just trying to get with someone real cause you look so free. So let's chill, have a drink with a guy like me.
Apple Max, baby. You need to give me Apple Max, baby.
A quality product from Californian Beverages.
Your jungle.
Thank you so much for joining us and welcome to Prime TV News. To present it, my name is Daniel Tonga. We take a look at what is making the headlines. A political wrangle over a community ground in Jack compound heats up. PF refutes claims of harassing marketeers at Old Soweto Market. Garden residents cry foul over the conduct of police officers. And in foreign news, African Union troops accused of raping Somali women. These and many more stories. Join me after this. And now the news in detail. Residents of Jack Compound have accused PF Kawata Member of Parliament Given Lubinda of having sold a community ground in Jack Compound to foreign investors. The residents allege that Mr. Lubinda and a PF councillor, Derek Chansa, sold the football pitch for the construction of a shopping mall. The angry residents say they will not allow the two politicians to turn a community ground into a shopping complex. They have since accused Mr. Chansa and Mr. Lubinda of having turned against people who voted for them in office. Efforts to get a comment from Mr. Lubinda proved futile by press time. We have more in the following report.
Oro kapela vatina matofloita po modern market vera ngotivera tinispa ero kai vazasta bwa develop chan vazasta bwa develop football kwa jeke ko.
These are complaints coming from Jack Compound residents regarding reports that Kabwata Area Member of Parliament Given Lubinda has sold a football pitch to investors. These residents say they will not allow Mr. Lubinda to sell the pitch because it is a community possession.
We have got almost 500 children here, starting from under 13, under 12, under 12, under 13, under 7, until to under 17. So in this ground, we have produced the national team player. Even Mishek Chaira is coming from this ground. Now, when someone is saying about maybe selling of this ground, now, where these young ones are going to be doing, they'll be thieves. They'll become into thieves now.
Tuka 04 na. Aina kutamangako. Stinga kwani se kwambo wenda kuja kwani wafuna utipasa ground kuja. Beta sara dao sinkare ground bagumure ija. Mwambera boss wanga. Ndiye kansera uja. Note ati gumurire ground yatwa. Kansera beta apezeka kuti ati apangepo malo paja wagumure nkare ground.
And PF Jack Compound Ward Chairman Augustine Urenda has denied reports that the community ground has been sold to an investor. He refuted claims that investors want to build a spa shopping complex at the community ground.
There is no intention by the MP or the councillor to sell this ground. This is a ground that we are intending actually to build into a modern structure for the benefit of our children here. You will see, the MP drew the borehole at the far corner there, if your camera can pick it. I think that's the biggest contention. When the MP brought water closer to the people, what the MP did, together with the councillor and together as me as Ward Development Chairman, is just to bring water closer to the people. The idea of selling this ground is not anywhere here nor there.
The battle here in Jack Compound over this pitch is between two parties, those that like sports and those that like a lifestyle of seeing shopping malls. Who wins, no one knows. Gwen Wheeler reporting for Prime TV News in Lusaka.
Thank you, Gwen Wheeler, for that report. Labour Minister Faxon Shamenda says his ministry will, in the next sitting of Parliament, present a bill that will ban outsourcing of mining labour outside the country. Mr. Shamenda says the ministry will do a piecemeal amendment to outlaw outsourcing because most companies being outsourced are exploiting workers. He says his ministry is concerned that some investors are taking advantage of the weak and outdated laws to exploit workers. Mr. Shamenda was speaking in Solowezi when he called on Solowezi District Commissioner Crispin Likando. He says the amendment will also put an end to casualization and extend the number of years for contracts being given to the workers. Patriotic Front PF at Old Soweto Market has refuted claims that its youths and leaders are harassing marketeers at the market. PF Old Soweto Market Chairperson Edward Mwaba says the reports are untrue because everyone is free to conduct business at the market. Mr. Mwaba indicates that the reports of taking control of the market are baseless. Meanwhile, some PF youths have rallied behind their leadership at the market and have denied the reports. And according to reports at the market, the PF cadres are harassing marketeers and charging them exorbitant market levies. Prime TV journalists who went to verify the reports were harassed by some youths but were quickly protected by PF leadership at the market.
I think what was happening here, I wanted these people to be unite. Yeah, more especially these youth, they are drinking too much from 06 up to 18, up to 24 hours. So we wanted them to reduce the beers. Yeah. No, nothing like that.
The thing is, since the branch has always been barring people have been dying in the depots, Abama Bara and those people sell carabags, they are supposed to be paying something back to the branch because the branch has been doing a lot of work for them. When a person dies, maybe in the depot and the like, they don't pay anything. The branch has to suffer for that matter. So since this is the market, we are supposed to be paying something back to the branch so that if there is any problem that occurs within a person who works with maybe carabags or maybe the wheelbarrow, the branch can get something and assist those guys. That's the thing.
Plastic bagi, aleri pi aleri chintu cha tu kwacha, ero amuri pirishe wanu kwacha. I branchi, te branchi andi ni branchi yenubo, ni branchi ya muntu onse.
Our SG says we should bring unity. So me as a youth chairman, I call all the youth who are operating here in Soweto, each and everyone, to come together.
Various stakeholders in the water and sanitation sector have bemoaned the low annual allocation of water and sanitation to less than 0.1%. Speaking during a CSO Water, Sanitation and Hygiene Learning Sharing meeting, Water Aid Country Representative Fatomata Haidara, through the Program Manager Matilda Tunuka, says the allocation is still lower than the required estimation of 100%. She has, however, called on government to ensure more investment in order to realize health and welfare benefits of sanitation to avert larger economic losses.
It is therefore very important that higher investments are allocated to water, sanitation and hygiene. Despite increases in government annual budget allocations to the WASH sector, from the time that the NGO WASH Forum began making appeals to Parliament for 4 years now, but sanitation investments are still less than 0.1% of the GDP, which is lower than several estimates of what is required. Increased investments in sanitation and hygiene promotion are required not only to realize health and welfare benefits of sanitation, but also to avert rather large economic losses.
We now go for our first break. Join us for more shortly after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mr. Money!
Send your money instantly. Top up your airtime instantly. Pay your bills instantly. Airtel Money instantly. Send your money instantly. Safety is guaranteed. It don't matter how far it is. It reaches safe and quickly. Pay your water bills immediately. And also pay for DSTV. Auto prepare time real quickly. Send your money instantly. Top up your airtime instantly. Pay your bills instantly. Airtel Money instantly. Hi, I am Mr. Money, and I bring you Airtel Money, the fastest, safest way to send money, pay bills, top up, and more. With Airtel Money, you can do more instantly.
Airtel Money. Simple, secure, instant.
Girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you for just a minute. Where you live and what you like to do?
Apple Max, baby. You need to give me Apple Max, baby.
Okay, I'm just trying to get with someone real cause you look so free. So let's chill, have a drink with a guy like me.
Apple Max, baby. You need to give me Apple Max, baby.
A quality product from Californian Beverages.
sticks, freaky fries. Get that awesome crunch.
Welcome back. We continue with the news. Residents of Garden House compound have cried foul over lack of professionalism by police officers at Kanyama West Police Post. The complaints by residents come after a garden compound couple reported a case of their child stolen, but nothing was done by the police officers. A group of irate residents stormed Prime TV to complain over a child of Mr. Evaristo Kauseni and his wife Beatrice, who is reported to have been stolen. The couple has accused Rachel Banda and her mother of Garden Compound of having stolen their child for satanic rituals. The residents complain that it is sad that cadres are now working more than the police officers. An 8-month-old girl has been missing for the past 10 months.
Mwandi wananichita kuyipa sina mvere bwino. Ukaidi chame tunaendera hapo tunaziwa kuti ndeba amene banga tutandize. Manje ine kunichita monga ndine na ba mwana.
Patifakire konzero akapoka tavutikapo pa mwana uyu. Sona chitepo chintu chili chonse akapokola. Benze kungo utipisha ukaendako wapisha but please papa atakula akapokola. Sitifakire konzero tukapeka report. Ndise bantu na ife.
Tifuna polisi ndia chintu chantifuna naise tifuna polisi kwatu kuja kugada na house kwantilili kusawo maplot ndia pane bamanga manje maplot kuja so kulibe polisi
papa kocheka kapokola bachepa pankani ya kuti ngati bafuna kugwira makata papa kuti bafuna chain drama bati they are not working.
The Southern African Center for the Constructive Resolution of Disputes, SACOD, has charged that people are looking forward to seeing President Michael Sata opens Parliament in the coming week. SACOD Executive Director Boniface Chembe says there are serious issues that need to be debated in Parliament, and President Sata's speech needs to deal with such. Mr. Chembe was speaking to Prime TV News in an interview soon after appearing on Prime Daybreak program today. He adds that the appearance of President Sata in public has helped to end months of speculations.
And we are hopeful that this bill will be tabled before Parliament when it opens. So there is a lot of expectations that parliamentarians will be able to debate this bill in a manner that satisfies different stakeholders that have been working on the enactment of this bill, which will strengthen the extent to which most people in Zambia have really available access to information, which is important for a democracy, but also important for the information age, so that everything that we discuss is based on credible information, as opposed to us having to engage in speculative behavior because of us not having adequate access to credible information.
Meanwhile, Mr. Chembe says as government is preparing to release the 2015 budget, a lot of sectors should be covered. He says the budget should have an equal allocation to all sectors to ensure national development. Mr. Chembe says people are expectant to see the impact that the 2015 budget will have on the people. He says employment, which is also a major challenge for youths, should be dealt with in the budget.
To the government to ensure that they continue to communicate very clearly and in no uncertain terms with the people of Zambia. The president is a father figure. He is the head of this nation, and every Zambian looks up to him in terms of guidance, but also in terms of leadership. So far, we've heard from the vice president, who has spoken categorically that the president will be in a position to open parliament in a few weeks' time. We want to take the vice president at his word, and we want to urge the government now through the right channels, either through the chief government spokesperson or anybody that he may feel comfortable with, to make it very clear to the nation that he will be in a position to open parliament, so that we do not continue to engage in speculative debate as a country, which is unhealthy and which sometimes tends to be a source of political instability.
We now look at how the kwacha is trading on the market. We now take our second break. Join us for more stories right after this.
Apple Max. Take it to the max.
What makes the new Yo-Yo Chipsy so unique? 100% natural ingredients. Nothing artificial. Just a pure experience of freshness. Chipsy potato chips. We know you'll love them.
Welcome back, and now in foreign news. Internationally funded African Union troops in Somalia have gang-raped women and girls as young as 12, Human Rights Watch, the US-based rights group, says. The 22,000 African Union force called AMIZON, with soldiers drawn from 6 nations, have been fighting alongside government troops against the El-Shabaab fighters since 2007. The vulnerable women, largely came from camps in the capital Mogadishu, have fled rural Somalia during a devastating famine in 2011. AMIZON donors includes the EU and the US. The youngest interviewed was aged 12, who said she was raped by a Ugandan soldier. And finally, in the news, the Dalai Lama has told a German newspaper that he should be the last Tibetan spiritual leader, ending a centuries-old religious tradition. His comments to German newspaper echoed his previous statements that the institution of the Dalai Lama has served its purpose, but were even more explicit. He also said Tibetan Buddhism was not dependent on one individual, and that they had a very good organizational structure with highly trained monks and soldiers. China has governed Tibet since 1951, a year after invading, and the Dalai Lama fled to India after a failed 1959 uprising against the Chinese rule. We monitored Al Jazeera in the following reports.
Iraq's parliament has approved a new government. Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi has been under pressure to form an inclusive cabinet, but 2 important roles haven't yet been filled: the interior and defense ministers. The Indian Army and Air Force have rescued hundreds of people stranded by flooding in Indian-administered Kashmir. More than 1,000 flood victims have now made it to relief camps, but many more are still stuck in high water, with an estimated 2,500 villages damaged or submerged. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has declared it a national disaster. In Pakistan, more than 200 people have been killed there. Thousands more have been trapped by floodwaters. The waters are infested with snakes and floating carcasses. 2 British human rights advocates being held in Qatar have been released from police custody. Krishna Udpayaya and Gumir Gundev were detained more than a week ago while researching living conditions for Nepalese workers. Qatar's foreign ministry said they were accused of breaking the law. Qatar has been criticized for its treatment of construction workers who are helping prepare for the 2022 Football World Cup. The United States and Britain are sending medical equipment and military personnel to help contain the Ebola virus that's spreading across West Africa. The World Health Organization is warning of thousands of new infections in the coming weeks. This is the scene in Liberia's capital, Monrovia, where suspected Ebola patients have been turned away from hospitals because there's no room. Thousands of workers from an Apple supplier in Donggun in southern China have gone on strike. They say their employer, Wintak Ltd, suddenly cancelled the bonus it had promised to give to its employees. In 2012, a walkout involving thousands of employees paralyzed production lines in Zhengzhou.
As we end the news, we now take a look at what made the headlines. A political wrangle over a community ground in Jack compound heats up. PF refutes claims of harassing marketeers at Old Soweto Market. Garden House residents cry foul over the conduct of police officers. And in foreign news, African Union troops accused of raping Somali women. As we end the news, we now leave you with the weather report, courtesy Zambia Meteorological Department. This has been Daniel Tonga. Bye-bye for now.
Hey girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you for just a minute. Where you live and what you like to do?
Apple Max, baby. You need to give me Apple Max, baby.
Okay, I'm just trying to get with someone real cause you look so free. So let's chill, have a drink with a guy like me.
Apple Max, baby. You need to give me Apple Max, baby.
A quality product from Californian Beverages.
Potato sticks, freaky fries. Get that awesome crunch.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mr. Money!
Send your money
instantly.
Top up your airtime
instantly.
Pay your bills
instantly.
Airtel Money
instantly.
Send your money instantly. Safety is guaranteed. It don't matter how far it is. It reaches safe and quickly. Pay your water bills immediately. And also pay for DSTV. Or top up airtime real quickly. Send your money
instantly.
Top up your airtime
instantly.
Pay your bills
instantly.
Airtel Money
instantly.
Hi, I am Mr. Money and I bring you Airtel Money, the fastest, safest way to send money, pay bills, top up, and more. With Airtel Money, you can do more instantly.
Airtel Money. Simple, secure, instant.